What is going on, you guys? Lou back at it again, another video. Now for today's video, we're going to be talking about what I expect from the 2018-2019 season of the NBA. And I'm looking for some question marks, all right? I'm looking for some things that look like some mysteries, like DeRozan on the Spurs, Kawhi on Toronto, LeBron on the Lakers, and what Kyrie and Gordon Hayward will actually look playing together with Jason Tatum as a star now and Jaylen Brown as an upcoming star. I mean, there's a lot going on in this season. Golden State as well, because Golden State is getting to that point where these teams are catching up, right? Okay, you got Houston catching up as well. You got Lakers coming up. You got a lot of teams that are, coming together, all right? And I want to know what Golden State's move is going to be, because I have my own predictions about how Golden State will fall possibly, and that's possibly because they have a really good organization. Members when it comes to this organization on running it, on the moves that they're making and stuff like that. So that's why I say the word possibly, because you never know. It might never crumble. But the things that I'm looking at here is you got Draymond Green and Klay Thompson. These guys, I think they're going to be, if any of the Golden State players leave, they're going to be the first one. And that is going to be a huge loss for Golden State. Does that mean that I don't think that they would win a ring without one of those guys? I think they still can for sure. So that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is the fall of Golden State may come sooner than we think. And one of these teams that we're looking at that could be a question mark, like a Boston, Houston, Lakers, all these teams, even Raptors are kind of in the mix this season. You never know with Kawhi Leonard. So these are the teams that we're looking at, and we're seeing them come up, and we're looking at them, and they can possibly compete. And that's something that I think a lot of NBA fans are looking at right now, and they're excited about, because NBA for the last 2-3 years has been Golden State Cavs, and we've slowly gotten tired of that. So now we're looking at this season with open eyes, and we're happy for the future. We're happy for the future because there could be somebody else to compete. There can be somebody else that can be in there and take that from Golden State. And I would love to see Houston make something happen over there in the West. And I would love to see my Boston boys, of course, will make something happen. And if that was a finals, that would be an interesting finals, right? That just sounds different. It sounds so fresh, so new. The one thing that they have that's also so nice is equalness. There's this equalness of competitiveness in both of those teams that you can actually be like, you know what, that can go to 7 games, because those teams look like, they're equally matched. One has a great defense, one has a great offense, and you can clash. But I'm just looking at that, okay? But for the most part, in this season, that's more for the future, what I was just talking about. But as for this season, I still think Golden State's going to have something going on, all right? They're going to be the #1 team probably in the West for sure. Lakers are going to be at least the top 4 teams. Houston top 3. I'm not really too sure what to expect too much from the West coming out, but I think there's a lot more question marks on who's going to come out on the East. And I'm really excited to see how these teams come together. I'm really excited to see if the Spurs can make the playoffs. I'm excited to see a lot of these young talent. This season just seems very exciting. I think more than last season did for me personally. I'm not going to lie. But I'm excited for, to see what happens, all right? I want to say in this season coming up right now, I ain't going to lie, there's a lot more teams that I didn't care for as much before coming up now that I want to see more of. Like, I want to watch more games of that team, okay? And that's exciting to know, okay? Because before, it's just the sucky teams, I completely just drawn them out. Like, I'm not watching you play because you're not a good team. But now it's good to see some of these sucky teams start to come up slowly but surely, because I want to see what the Suns could do. I ain't gonna lie, I've been watching these guys that are getting picked up on that team after all the tanking and all that stuff. I want to see what happens, all right? I want to see the Bulls play a little bit. I want to see what Zach LaVine with Jabari Parker could do. I need to see these things because that's the future of the NBA at the end of the day as well, these young guys. So you want to see what they got and what they can provide together as young talent, So that's really all I got. I'm not really sure what else to think about right now, but tell me what you guys think down below in the comments. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more. I'm out.